Working remote has expanded most people's world. Where used to you always had to go drive to somebody and see them and always had to be in person. Now, working remote, and you pick up, you can have a Zoom call, and you can touch a lot more people, spend less time getting face-to-face with them. Now, we know that face-to-face is better than Zoom because you can pick up on little things that you can't do when you're not live. But the other side of it, which is pretty cool, and this is for the ones that are prepared. If you, particularly as you're selling insurance, if you think about your job is to get a prospect from A to B. A is where they're suffering from chaos, things are not well organized, maybe they're having some injuries, they don't have a good return to work program. I mean, things are not working so well, right? You want to get them from not working well to working real well. When you do it virtually, it's easy to pull up your document, kind of show them the path, and then pull it back off, and then talk through what they want, pull it back up, and show them that you got a way to get there rather than just a bunch of conceptual ideas. So I think people can be remarkably better salespeople combining the two than what it was like before when they had to always go see somebody. When you're live and you start going into presentation mode, pulling things up, people feel in most cases like they're being sold. When you're doing it on Zoom or something like that, they expect to have a visual, and you can work them through it. So it's all about preparation. I was thinking about it this morning, in fact. Two young guys, one guy named Justin I met about 9 years ago. He had been in the business for 9 years, had about a $500,000 book of business, never had a $100,000 new business year back to back. He came, got involved with us. The next 2 years, $100,000 back to back. But also over the 9-year period of time, he's grown from $500,000 to about $3.7 million. Huge growth. He's a stud. He's got a niche, he's focused on the niche, and now he can reach out and touch them virtually. So his world expanded a lot. There's another dude, sent me I coached this guy 20 years ago, maybe 25 years ago when he was just getting started in the business. He sent me a text on LinkedIn, and he goes, hey man, since I started out with you and the wedge, all this sort of stuff, I'd just like to keep you updated on what's going on. He's a niche guy also. The world is his oyster. And he said, this year, in 2022, I wrote $800,000 new business. And here's what's cool about it. $800,000 new business is bigger than 90% of people's books that they've spent a lifetime doing. I wrote $800,000 new business, and now my book is $5.2 million of revenue. He's a stud. So the two things are focus on a niche, become an expert, and then draw a bigger circle. And by doing it virtually, you can touch a lot of people really hard, really fast. So I think virtual is a great thing, and those who've learned how to leverage it have done incredibly well.